Howdy folks, welcome back to another 2 for 2 Outdoors episode. My name is Aiden, and today we are going to be unboxing this Craw's box. Now I ordered this, a little less than a week ago, and I got a lot of goodies in here. Craw's had some wicked deals going on. Anyways, this box has over $100 worth of fishing tackle in it, but I got it for a really good price. So we're going to open this up, see what's inside, and talk about the things that are inside. So first we're going to grab our handy dandy little steak knife. Now, remember kids, whenever you're opening Craw's packages, you always want to use your mother's fancy steak knives. It's very important. You won't catch near as many fish if you don't. Anyway, so we're going to open this up. Ooh. Alright, so we got our nice little thing of fish catching goodness. We get the money shot. Alright, ooh, there's some goodies in here. So here we just have our little receipt kind of thing. As you can see, we got a lot of goodies inside. Now, let's put that right there. Alright, so let's open her up. No, I don't need that. Alright, so first we got the Googan Squad Zinger and a 3/8 ounce weight. Now this is a really good spinnerbait. This is one of the best spinnerbaits on the market. I love the Googan Squad stuff, as y'all know. And I got this in a bluegill color because I fish a lot of clear water. I know you live in Texas. What are you doing fishing clear water? No, I actually do fish a lot of clear river and creek water. And so I got this in the bluegill color to help try to maximize and like max that hatch, you know, match the hatch is what you want. It's got a silver willow leaf blade and some sort of like bronze gold Colorado blade. It's got a nice blue head. All the Googan stuff is hand-tied skirts, must-add hook. Not a whole lot to say about this. It's just a really nice spinnerbait. You can put a craw on the back of this. You can put a paddle tail on the back of this. One thing that I would recommend you guys doing is getting a trailer hook, because sometimes fish will swipe at the spinnerbait and they'll miss it. So if you have a trailer hook, you'll double up on your bites. So that's definitely something you want to do. Now I'm gonna stick with the hard bait theme, and right here, I'm excited about this right here. This is Mike Buca's baby bull shad. This is a 3 3/4 inch spinnerbait, so almost 4 inches. I said spinnerbait, it's a swim bait. So this is a hard swim bait. Ooh, I'm gonna have to take this out. This is by Catchco, but it's Mike Buca's. They're really nice. Ooh, I'm excited about this sucker. Oh my goodness, it's handmade, handcrafted. I am really excited about this. I don't fish swim baits, but boy, I tell you what, if I get this snagged, you bet I'm going you bet I'm going swimming. Oh wow, that is nice. Okay, well I didn't know about this. So as y'all can tell, it goes like that, but I didn't know it has a little like feathered tail just for added realism. It's got some nice gold eyes. Oh my goodness, I am excited about this boy. Some nice sharp treble hooks right here. I've heard it's a great swimmer. People love this, absolutely love it. I can't wait to fish this. This is in the baby bull shad color. It's a bull shad color. This is the Triton baby bull shad. Oh my goodness. I'm excited about this one. Oh my goodness. Y'all might have to give me a minute. Oh wow, that is, and it reflects all that goodness. Oh my goodness, I am excited about this one. Set this aside. I might even do a review on this single lure. This might be my new favorite lure. Holy cow. This is a really nice swim bait. Let's move on to the next thing. All right, what else we got? We got a lot of plastics in here. I didn't get a lot of hardwood. All right, here's this. Nothing too exciting. I don't have a lot of buzzbaits. I'm not a buzzbait guy. This is the Googan Squad Hummer. It's a buzzbait. I got this once again in the 3/8 ounce. I'm a huge fan of 3/8 ounce baits. I'll open this up for you guys. Yep. Not a lot special about this. It feels like it's got a nice one of the buzzer hand-tied skirts. As always, I got this in the white color once again because I like to fish clear water. This is great for those early mornings and late evenings. One thing that I do admire about the wired baits of Googan is they have this little green band right here that keeps your knot from slipping all the way over here. I know y'all probably don't have that problem, but I tie crappy knots, so this is nice for me. And yeah, mainly one thing that you do want to do is with your topwater baits like this, it goes like this, so you want to have your trailer, if you have like a craw trailer, hook it up sideways so the craws or the flanges are going like this, not like that, sideways. If you do use a craw trailer, don't know a whole lot about buzzbait fishing. I just got this because I was kind of curious, and I think this probably wraps up our hard baits. I'm gonna dig into some more. Yep, that wraps up our hard baits. All right, here is something new. I'm sure you all have seen this before. It just hit the market, I think about a month ago. This is the Yoda worm by 10,000 Fish. This is I got this because I've heard it's an extremely versatile bait. You can use it as a trailer on the back of chatterbaits. You can Texas rig it. You can drop shot it. You can shaky head it. I love shaky heads. I love those finesse techniques. And this is just a really, really interesting design. I've never seen anything like this before. One of the things that encouraged me to buy this is that the tail is really like flippy. It like never stops moving. So that's something that encouraged me to buy this. I got this in the green pumpkin pearl color. This is almost a 5-inch bait, so it's a pretty long bait. But I got this in the green pumpkin pearl. I'm really like some of my favorite colors: watermelon red, green pumpkin pearl, natural. Yeah, that's pretty much my favorite colors and baits. Really excited to fish this. It's going to be a really, really versatile bait, and I can't wait to fish it. Once again, this is the Yoda worm by 10,000 Fish. All right, so this is the Plasma Tail by Biospawn. Now, I have never tried Biospawn before. It is developing into a really, really big, wide company. I have never fished their stuff. None of my buddies fish their stuff, but I've heard a lot of great things about them, and I'm really excited to just try out their stuff. So this is the Plasma Tail. They're like speedworm style bait. This is, how long is this? Well, apparently it doesn't freaking tell you how long the bait is. I'm assuming it's 6.5 inches, but that's just a guess. Anyways, it comes with 8 of them. I got the green pumpkin plasma color. It's got these little chartreuse tails. This is a speed worm, so mainly going to be fishing this on a shaky head. Some people like to Texas rig it, weightless Texas rig it. I'm a big shaky head guy, as y'all know. And so I'm going to be fishing this on primarily on a shaky head. Really excited about this. Never tried out, like I said, never tried out the Biospawn stuff. Excited to see how they work. Plus they're freaking cheap. Like you can go pick this up at Academy or online for like $2.50 as opposed to like the Googan stuff, which is, I know is really good, but it costs like almost $7. So that's really expensive. This is really cheap and I'm curious to see how it works. Next up, we got the Biospawn EXO ribbon, right? So this is the Biospawn version of their curly tail worm. This is the 7-inch worm. I got this in a little watermelon red flake color. Like I said, love watermelon red flake. I like it because you can fish it in somewhat stained water, but you can also fish it in really clear water. It's got all the great stuff. For this, I'm gonna 100% either Texas rig it or maybe Carolina rig it, but this is definitely a Texas rig bait. This is great for summer. I didn't really get this for spring, but I got summer coming up and this was my big tackle shipment for the year. And so I got this mainly for summer. If y'all don't know, those like clear, glassy water days when it's just sun's just beating down, throw a curly tail worm and you will catch fish. I got 2 of these. I got this one in the 7-inch and I got this one in the 10-inch one. Both are good lengths. I got this one in a little chartreuse tail, kind of green pumpkin chartreuse tail, natural kind of color. But yeah, this is like the classic ribbon tail worm color with the chartreuse tail and the natural body. It's just kind of a classic color. Once again, great for Texas rigging, those hot days. Can't wait to use this summer. I'm gonna roll my sleeves up. It's a little steamy in here. All right, so we got a lot of stuff from Biospawn because their stuff is freaking cheap and I wanted to try them out. So here we have the Biospawn EXO Swim, once again in a green pumpkin pearl color. Really excited to try out their stuff. This right here would pair up great, absolutely fabulous, to this Googan Baits Zinger. This and this is the 3.25 inch size, but this and this, oh my goodness, killer combo. And this isn't really related to the video, I mean, but one thing that I have to say is when you're fishing, like whether it's a black and blue chatterbait or a black and blue jig, I know people like to pair up their baits with their trailers, right? So they'll throw a black and blue Craw trailer, a black and blue little paddle tail like this. Guys, try a black and blue and June bug mix. Oh my goodness. I don't know what it is. I don't know why the fish like it so much, but if you pair up a black and blue bladed jig or a jig with a trailer that is June bug colored, oh my goodness, in stained water, holy cow, that stuff slays. Once again, that was just an unrelated piece, but you know, I wanted to share that with y'all. That's fishing tip of the day. Oh my goodness. I like this baby bullshad so much. I already showed y'all this, but holy cow, this is so nice. All right, so I got a lot of stuff from Biospawn, as y'all know. Got a Vile Craw, not too special here. I got this in the Bama Bug color. This is, yeah, I mean, I'm not a big Bama Bug fan. It's like a blue fleck on the back and like a natural on the front. I don't know, I'm gonna just give it a try. I was just curious on how this worked. This is not a huge confidence bait. I like the Googan Baits, Kraken Craw, and Bandito Bug a lot, but I don't know, maybe this might be my new favorite bait. Not really sure, but I am gonna try this out, and this is in the, once again, doesn't tell me how freaking long it is. So that's good. That is definitely something that I would prefer. I'd like to be able to reach into my boat or reach into my tackle box and pull out a bait that tells me how long it is. Now, like, I know I'm skipping forward a little bit, but Googan Baits, it tells you how long it is. It tells you it's 5 inches right there, because they've got 5-inch darts, they got 7-inch darts, they got 4, 5, and 6-inch lunker logs. I mean, it's nice. So that's something that I would definitely compliment Googan on. Biospawn is clearly not very good at that. I know they did it with their EXO ribbons, but man, I just wish they did it with more of their baits. But other than that, not a huge confidence bait. Just gonna try it out. It's got these 2 little kickers as usual. But one thing that is kind of new that I don't see in a lot of baits is it's got this one middle kind of phalange thing that I'm curious to try out. But other than that, not a huge confidence bait. I'm gonna move on to the next stuff. Now this is something that I'm really excited about. This is the Biospawn EXO Stick. This is their kind of Cinco style bait. It's got these rivets, which I think is kind of cool. Not sure how well the rivet, like I said, never tried this Biospawn stuff before. Not sure if they're gonna like this. I just got this in a white fleck color because, another fishing tip. Man, I've given you so many fishing tips today. When fishing beds, you want to have like a really bright color, like white or pink or something, so you can see your bait, and if they swallow it, you know. So that's a really good thing for bed fishing. And so, yeah, just a little. Now I know how long this is because I remembered, but this is just a little 5-inch Cinco style bait from Biospawn. I'm going to see how it does. Yeah, I think that is probably it for my Biospawn stuff. Let me check. Yep, that's it for Biospawn. Now, I did get these deadbolt mushroom head jigs. They're just little jig heads. The reason I got these, nothing to pair with these baits, these are perfect for Ned rigs though. The reason I got these is for Ned rigs because I have a lot of Googan Rattling Neds and I don't have a lot of jig heads, so I just got these. Nothing to really do with all this stuff, but I needed some jig heads to go with my, Ned rigs, so I got these. I'm not super excited about it, but glad I bought them because no good is a Ned rig if you don't have any jig heads. So this is all my my Biospawn stuff. I got a lot of Biospawn stuff. And so now I'm gonna go into the Googan soft plastics. Now, starting off, this is the all new Googan Dart. This released like a month ago. So this is a 5-inch dart, right? So this is just their take on a fluke. One thing, I'm gonna open it up. This is the first time, I'm not a fluke fisherman at all, but I aspire to be one. But one thing that I've heard is really nice about these is that usually they have just one little thing, but this one has 2 little suckers right there. I'm not really sure if the fish really care at all about that, but some people say that the fish really like it, and I'm curious to try it out. They also on purpose designed the dart to be an amazing trailer for the zinger. So the zinger and the paddle tail are both going to be great trailers for your spinnerbait, especially the Googan Dart and the Googan Zinger. Put this back. So once again, this is the 5-inch Googan Dart, and I got this one in a green pumpkin blue color. So the green pumpkin blue and the baby blue colors are really, really great because, once again, just like watermelon red, the fish like them in clear water, and they also like them in slightly stained water. I'm not sure. I found that the fish slightly like a baby blue or like a blue-green pumpkin more than a watermelon red flake, but they still crunch the watermelon red flake all the time. Sometimes the blue is just not working. But like I said, this is the 5-inch dart, Googan Bait. Super excited to fish this sucker. Great on the back of a spinnerbait, maybe even a buzzbait. See how it does. Excited to fish this bait. We've got 2 more, folks. You just stay hanging in there. So these last 2, I just got because I needed to restock. I was kind of running out of Googan Bait's 5-inch lunker logs. This is the same concept as this. This is the, like I said, this is the 5-inch Cinco. This is their take on the Cinco style bait. This is the Googan Bait take on the Cinco style bait. I got this in, I think, like a summer craw. No, I got this in baby bass, which is very similar to a summer craw. There's not a whole ton of difference. It's just kind of like it's like a light kind of chartreuse mixed with green. Not a whole lot to say about this. Just fished this on a Texas rig, weightless Texas rig, back of a shaky head. Really anything will work. But this is, love the lunker logs. I know my buddy Kalen, he freaking loves the lunker logs. I know Kalen's dad freaking loves the lunker logs. Not a whole lot to say about this, just a really, really nice versatile bait. And I will say this, if you don't have some Cinco style baits, especially the Googan ones, go snatch you some. They're freaking awesome. And last but definitely not least, just like with the lunker logs, I just needed to restock. Don't have a lot of slim shakes anymore. I crunch those, fast crunch them. Everybody likes the slim shakes. This is the Googan Bait's speed tail worm, like the speed worm. This is kind of the same, once again, the same concept as the plasma tail. This is just, I think this is 6-inch, I think this is a 6.5 inch. Not a huge difference there. And I got this in the blue baby color. Like I said, bass love the freaking blue baby color. And I'm just a big believer in speed worms. Love speed worms. Like I said, fish this back on the back of a shaky head. And yeah, and you should be able to catch fish on those, on pressured lakes and ponds, on rainy days when the fish just aren't biting your hummer or your spinner bait, your swim bait. When they're not biting that, you might want to switch over to more finessey tactics. Also, speaking of finessey tactics, yeah, this Yoda worm, ultra finesse, man. Super excited to fish all these baits. And yeah, I'm just super excited to fish all these. This is my first time trying out Biospawn. First time trying out 10,000 fish. Not a big swim bait fisherman. I'm gonna try it out though. Super excited about that. And with that all said, I really don't have much else. Love the Carl's stuff. They have great prices. I am in zero affiliation with Carl's Bait and Tackle. But if y'all haven't, I'm trying to help y'all out because I know y'all are fishermen just like me. And I want to get the best deals, and I know y'all do too. Remember, no affiliation. They're not paying me. I've never talked to them ever. You know, if you're out there, sponsor me. But never talked to Carl's Bait and Tackle, right? Never had any problems with them. They always get here. Their packages always get here early. They say a week to 10 days. Got this here in like 4 days. So they're freaking great. And they just have really good prices. They have great prices. Snatch them up. No affiliation or whatever. I'm just trying to help a fellow bass master like myself. And so, that said, I got some great baits. I'm really excited to try out the baby bullshad. Really excited to try out the Biospawn stuff, 10,000 fish. You know, Googan Baits always works. And that's it, you know. I'm really excited to try out all these baits, and I really don't have much else to say. So with all that said, you folks at home have a great day. Y'all stay tuned for the next 2 for 2 Outdoors episode. And if you haven't already, subscribe, because this year we're on the road to 200 subscribers. I'm working extra hard, pumping out those videos a week. And yeah, so y'all stay tuned for the next 2 for 2 Outdoors episode. See you later.